Awesome. Hiya guys, welcome to our stretching class this afternoon. I hope everyone's feeling okay. Just let us know down below if you guys can hear us and see us all okay. We just need to make sure that everything's running alright, everything's running smoothly before we start. We'd hate to get halfway through your warm up and you can't even see us. Alright, so let us know down in the comments. Let us know if you can see us, you can hear us. Let us know if you are joining in with us today. Let us see, guys. We haven't got any comments yet. We've got a few people. We've got about 6 people watching. Perfect. Matt Sales, hello. All good. Thanks. Hope you are too. Yeah, thanks very much, Matt. We are good. Awesome. Claire says hi, Cole. Hi, Claire. Five times five.
Unless it means 5 out of 5. Did you ask 5 questions or?
I can't remember.
That's all I can think of. Hi Cole, Charlotte and Megan are here and we can see and hear you. That's
awesome.
Fantastic.
Hi Charlotte, hi Megan.
So I know that quite a few people are going to join in with us now. Quite a few people are going to watch it back, so that's great. Just anybody here who is ready to do the stretching and the kicking class, if you haven't seen the live video that I did of food, sound and vision, if we've got you, Mark, thank you. If anyone didn't see the live video that I did maybe about an hour ago, it was just announcing our updated timetable from next week. So there's no classes on a Tuesday anymore. But what we're doing is on a Monday and a Friday, we're still going to be going to Facebook and YouTube as people get used to it. But we're going to be adding Zoom classes in at the same time. So that's where the interaction will be. We'll be interacting with the people who are on Zoom because we can see them and you can see us. You just need to book the class through the XMA app. You go to the same place, the virtual dojo, where you book your one-to-one PTs, and you will select, I think it says Zoom classes or timetable classes, something like that, and you'll pick 3 to 6, 7 to 12 or teen and adults. The reason we want you to get in a habit of booking those is so we have an idea for numbers, but we have a massive feeling that when we can reopen our schools, there's going to be limits on how many people can be at our facility at a time. So we want you to get in the habit of booking your classes, your timetable classes, because we're very confident that's what will happen when we reopen the doors. You'll need to book your time slot, okay? So Penny says no problem with video or sound. That's fantastic. So we've got a group of people here on Facebook and a group on YouTube. Okay, so we're going to put our hands feet together and we're going to bow in and we're going to have a little jog on the spot. So obviously this is a stretching class mainly, a little bit of kicking, and also we need to obviously get warm, okay? The Zoom classes are a great idea. Charlotte and Megan have loved their sessions with Mr. Rochester, so the Zoom classes will be great. Thank you very much, Haley. We're really looking forward to them. We're really looking forward to opening our doors more, but I don't think that's realistic in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to keep doing what we need to do until it is. Okay, flick our legs backwards. Nice work. Flicking our legs backwards, kicking our bum. Okay, knees up to the front. So we're just getting nice and warm, nice and loose. I encourage you as well, if you're sat at home watching somebody taking part in this class, it might be your child or your grandchild, or it might be your sibling or whatever, join in. Massively encourage you to join in. Hi Savannah. Okay, let's have some star jumps. If you join in, you're going to feel so much better once you have done a little workout, nice and supple, have a stretch, and then if anyone's having a drink this evening to celebrate the bank holiday, it's a little less guilty. Burn them calories off before you consume them. Okay, touch down in between. Good work, guys. What's that, sorry? Yeah. A little bit of LA gangster rap, Mr. Rochester.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, why not? That's your go-to, isn't it? Okay, so let's have some lunges where you are. Nice big steps out. Just while you are doing the class as well, why don't you let us know? We're going to do a challenge like this very soon. What type of music do you like listening to when you train? What genre? Nice work. So you're back in there on those lunges, sir. Good work. Okay, so from here we're going to explode from that lunge. So from here you go step, and then drive that knee up as high as you can. Step, drive it up. 10 of those, please, sir.
Explosive lunges.
Explosive lunges, yeah. Off the same leg. Heavy house music, I like it, Claire. So you step and then drive that knee up. 10 off the same leg.
I think I've miscounted somewhere.
You're on 8.
Alright. That's 8
9, and then that's 10. Swap legs over. So when you've done 10, guys, onto the other leg. Get them nice and warm. Loosen our hips up. Hi, Mr. Pritchard. Is Mr. Pritchard joining in with us? Who else have we got? Girls love something with a steady beat to do their moves too. Similar to what we listen to in class, I'm guessing. That's always good as well. Zoplat Scares, 90s dance music and drum and bass. Love a bit of drum and bass, very intense.
Yeah.
Well done. You've done 10, sir. Jogging on the spot when you've done 10 off each side. Don't mind a bit of drum and bass to train to. Okay, back to those star jumps, guys. The Prodigy, fantastic. I took Mr. Rochester to Leeds Fest for his birthday 1 year and introduced him to the Prodigy. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't introduce you to Prodigy. I took Charlie Foster Vibros to the Prodigy. That's who I took. They're amazing live. Who did we go see? Where we Chasing Status? Chasing Status. Where we called out to Tarantula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not called Jason Status. That's called
Touch the floor in between, guys. Sure it is.
No, it's not Jason. It's I can't. It's you see my head. It's there, but I can't remember. Pardon?
Keep going. Pendulum.
Yeah, pendulum.
Sorry,
That's
pendulum.
it.
Yeah.
Chulo.
Jason States are cool too. Yep, they are. Okay, onto the floor, into push-up position. We're not going to do push-ups, okay, but you're going to tap, alternate shoulders, and then do 2 punches, okay? So if you could demo for me, Mr. Rochester. So it goes 1, 2, punch, punch. Start again. 1, 2, punch, punch. Would you just turn sideways, please, sir? I'm just going to put 30 seconds on for you to work this one through. Get our shoulders nice and warm. Off we go. Nice work. Thanks for that, Mr. Burks. Nana has been dragged in. Fantastic. We like a bit of Guns N' Roses and some 80s music. Fantastic. Great work, guys. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. And time. Nice work. Well done. Okay, let's get up onto our feet. Let's get these legs warm again. So your next one is a walkout, okay, with a nice big jump. So our hands go to our feet. We walk out. We walk in. And then we jump up. The next one, so alternate, has a push-up. Okay, so the first time you do it, there's no push-up. Second time you do it, there is a push-up. Back to no push-up, add the push-up in. So alternate with a push-up at the bottom. Okay, we ready?
Yep.
We're going to go 45 seconds on this one, sir.
Cool.
Let's go. Nice one, no pusher. And then the next one has a pusher. Great work. 30 seconds to go. Well done, guys. 20 seconds. Keep pushing. You're doing great. 15 seconds. Nice work. And time. Great job, guys. Well done. If you want to just get yourself a very quick drink, guys, just literally, I'll put 30 seconds on as a little guide for us. Just get a very quick drink. Come back. If you do have a hoodie or something on as well, that's great. Leave it on. You want to be nice and warm when you're stretching, okay? Obviously, that was the reason we did a warm-up. You want to be nice and warm, staying warm all the way through this bit. So, it helps us when we're stretching, okay? If you stretch with cold muscles, I try and use this analogy, okay? Imagine you've got some blue tack, so your muscles are like a ball of blue tack, okay? If you pull that ball of blue tack or a sheet of blue tack, if you pull it straight away, it will snap quite quick. It will stretch a little bit, then it will snap. Once you get that in your hand and you warm the blue tack up, it stretches so much further before it snaps. And that's the same with your muscles, okay? You need to get them nice and warm, okay? So we're going to start at the top, and we're going to start with our neck. Again, your neck is very fragile, so nice and slow with this. No fast, sharp movements, okay? Bless you. Okay, so we're going to go side to side. Nice work. Keep going side to side. Okay, hold it at one side, ear onto your shoulder and pull down. Okay, swap onto the other side. Okay, keep that ear on the shoulder, roll it around the front of your chest until your ear reaches the next shoulder and back round. Nice and slow, just have a little pause at each side. Okay, this time it's going to go straight across, ear to shoulder. Okay, very slowly now, around the back, only the back. You feel that? This is why you have to go very slowly and then all the way around. Both ways. Nice way. Okay, let's roll these shoulders. I'm going back to start with. And forwards. And back. Okay, bring your arms across your chest like this. Let's just loosen everything off. Okay, above your head now. Really swing. Okay, one arm forwards. And back. Okay, so palms over, forwards. And back. Okay, both forwards. Are you doing the butterfly? You do the butterfly, Mr. Rochester?
Butterfly.
The swimming stroke.
Do any type of swimming, right?
Okay, and backwards. Swimming, not eating. Okay, down to our hips. Big circles. Both ways. Do it 3 times one way. And then swap. Great work. Okay, keep it going. 3 times one way, 3 times the next. You're going to really loosen our hips off. You'll really appreciate this now in about 5 minutes when we start stretching our hips and our adductors and our abductors off. Okay, so down to your knees. Okay, let's go onto our ankles, both ways. And your hands, your wrists, sorry, not your hands. There we go, I'm just going to move this so I can see it a little bit better. Okay, great, so we're going to go straight on to stretching our ankles off, okay? So from here, I'm going to turn around. If you face forward on this one, Mr. Rochester, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come onto the balls of my feet here, put my hands down, knees drop to the floor, and then I sit back on my heels. You're going to be really careful with this. You don't want to slip and consequently break all of your toes.
Wouldn't be nice.
That wouldn't be nice at all. Good, okay. And then come onto your hands, and you're just going to rock now on your toes. Good. Okay, so from that position, you can go and you can put your toes now on the flat of the floor. Okay, so you don't need it like that. So we have one knee up, one knee forwards, and we push and stretch. Okay. Good. Well done. Okay, same leg, heel on the floor, wiggle it out. And then reach down for your ankle.
Oh, wow.
That's it. If you can, wiggle it out that little bit more. And if you're quite sideways like me, I want you to try and turn your hips now so they're pointing forwards. Now I can feel that stretch.
Oh.
One arm on each side if you can. Can you tick an arm over to the other side of that leg? So, yeah, there you go.
Not really.
Okay, bring that in slowly. And then other leg. Push forwards. Onto your heel. Wiggle that out. And again, if you can on the stretch, have a hand on either side of your leg and reach down. That's really stretching my leg.
Yeah.
Okay, then bring that in. We're going to come onto our bum. So swap legs over. So the leg you've just been stretching pulls in tight. We push the opposite leg out. And we reach down for our toes. So reach right down as far as you can. Both hands. Try not to sit with one arm. Both hands. Okay, same leg out. You're now going to take your hands straight out in front. So in between your extended leg and your bent knee, you take your hands out as far as you can. Palms your hands on the floor and try and get your elbows to the floor. Okay, we're now going to try and take our chest down to this knee. So you put your arms out as far as you can. Leave your heel of the extended leg on the floor. Chest down. Chest and elbows. And then just that last stretch, you're then going to go past. Take both hands past the bent knee. And there might be a little bit of cracking, a bit of clicking here, but you're going to stretch that back. Okay, back to centre. Swap legs over. Did you have any cracks, sir? Any clicking?
I cracked a before we started.
Did you? I have some cracking and clicking. Okay, we reach down to the toes. Something I do crack and click a lot. Something that started cracking up for me is my sternum.
Yeah, me too.
In my chest. Yeah, I was sat at the breakfast bar eating breakfast coincidentally the other day. Cracks maybe 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. Okay, both hands. Reach for your toes.
My elbows.
Really?
Every time, every night when we teach, the first push-ups at night.
Great.
Every time, yeah.
What's it like? Okay, we're going to reach down again for the centre. Hands out. Try and drop your elbows to the floor. My left elbow is going down more than my right. You need to make sure that they're even if you can. Wait till you get into your late 40s. That's what Mark said about cracking. Oh yeah, we'll be well and truly ruined by then, Mark.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, I think very common for martial arts instructors. Sorry if your child wants to pursue this as a career when they're older. Is new hips. Yeah.
Can't wait for mine.
That's it. Keep reaching. Hands out, elbows down. Okay, now we take chest down to knee. Hands out as well. Elbows down. Don't just have one arm down. You want both. Okay, now we're going to take it round, just like before. Yeah. Okay, back to centre. Both feet in together, guys. Pull them in close.
I quite often struggle with this one and need
someone pushing.
Yeah.
So if you want, guys, if there's a couple of you stretching, so here we're trying to get our knees down.
I can't. Just
so Serge's struggling there. So if you can, just give them a little push. You might be able to see the difference. My knees are tucked in tight to his back, and I push his knees down until he says stop. When they say stop, that doesn't mean stop and let go. That means don't push it any further, but keep the same resistance. Hold it there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, draw them in. We're going to go again. We'll swap. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So we'll hold it there. Keep breathing. Keep your chin up. Airways open. Good. Okay, so we'll swap. So I'll get Mr. Rochester to help me. So again, we're going to go 2 more times.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Reach. Your shoulders too big.
Okay, stop. Okay, and then draw them up. Just give them a little shake. I'm going to try and go
shakes.
again. What's that? Sorry.
Butterfly shakes.
Butterfly shakes. Yeah. Give them a little tap. Okay, you ready?
Ready?
Yeah. And stop. Yeah. Okay. Nice work. Well done. Thank you. Okay, so next one, we're going to push our legs out. Pull your toes back. Do you want to just budge up a little bit there, sir? Yeah, lovely. That's great. Reach down. Reach down for our toes. We've got 180 mats in here. Nice work. Reach down for your toes. Again, reach down as far as you can. If you can't, like Mr. Rochester quite easily reach his toes.
Or short legs.
He has short legs, long arms, like a monkey. I'm struggling to reach, so I'm just going to grab where I can on my legs and then drop my elbows to the floor. So again, to increase that stretch, drop your elbows. And again, if you're with a partner, you're prepping yourself now. You'll see the difference here. Look how much further Sir gets. With a bit of encouragement. Breathe. Keep breathing in as well. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that 2 times and then we'll swap, and I'll do it 2 times.
Let's have our back.
Okay. Must have been that big bike ride you went on yesterday. Okay, we ready? Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go. Good work. Keep breathing. Should feel a bit uncomfortable, guys. Shouldn't be comfortable stretching. It's not yoga. To be honest, not much of yoga is very comfortable, but it's not meant to be relaxing. You want to be feeling a bit uncomfortable. Well done. And then go again. Go 2 more times. If you have a partner, you can swap with them and give them a little bit of encouragement.
Ready?
You ready? Okay, that's great. Well done. Give your legs a little shake off in between. One last time, guys. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. And time. Thank you very much. Okay, nice work. Well done, guys. Give them a little shake off. Well done. Okay, so next one that we're going to work, you keep one leg out, and before we put our foot into our groin like this, now you want your knee into your groin, so we turn in. So the perfect stretch this way, guys, is it would be a straight line. You'd do a straight line, so that knee would point behind you to number 6. Okay, so you would turn that right out. So I'm at about a right angle here. I'm at number 3. Okay, your left angle. If you stretch the other leg, sir, or you going for the right angle?
Yeah.
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So what you want to do here is hands behind your bum, push that out, and again reach down for your toes. Oof. I'm struggling, sir.
Yeah, me too. That's putting on.
And again, this one's going to be tough on the hip. We're going to go to the middle. Ooh.
Oh.
And then this one will be extra tough, chest to your knee.
Oh, wow.
Should be horrible in your hip. If it's not, you need to be pushing that leg further out. Okay, and slowly bring that back round. Wow. Give it a little shake off. Okay, and let's start again. The kids who are doing this, if you're in our Little Dragons or our 7 to 12-year-old class, you might find it's not that difficult. You're very supple, naturally supple, aren't you, when you're younger? And girls as well. Girls are a lot more flexible than boys. But push yourself; you'll get tougher. Okay, don't get complacent. And push that leg out. I didn't. I've never been I've never been able to do the splits. It's one of my challenges for this year.
You started quite late though. Like I said, I started when I was
not late. I was 9. So I wasn't massively late. We have lots of members who start in their 30s, 40s, 50s. So
yeah, no, I mean like.
But I'm late compared to you. You were 3. Yeah. 3, 4. Yeah. Reach down for your toes. That's great. That's the best time to start, as soon as they can.
Yeah.
Instill it into their life as soon as you can.
Definitely.
Okay. Reach to the middle now, both hands.
Did you used to be able to do the box splits?
Did you? Never been able to do the box split. So again, that's my challenge. Still my challenge for 2020. Who here as well? Maybe some of you I mean older guys, not kids. Who's letting set challenges at the beginning of the year, and who's letting COVID ruin them? Because I have goals and challenges for this year, which COVID is disrupting, but I'm not letting it ruin them. My goals are still the same. One of them is physically impossible because of COVID, but I'm going to do my best to adapt it and do as much as I can.
Change it slightly.
Change it, yeah. Adapt it. Go down to that knee if you haven't already. But yeah, who's having that as an excuse? Don't worry, Luke. I'm an oldie too. I'm not an oldie, so you
by yourself.
Yeah. You by yourself there. I'm afraid, Miss Huggins.
Can't see the telly at all. Down my glasses.
Okay, let's bring this back round, both legs out to the front. I'm just going to give them a little shake, okay? I'm going to give you guys a minute now to get a quick drink if you want one, because we don't have very long left. We've got about 10 minutes left, so we're going to do a little bit of active stretching and kicking, okay? So again, get yourself a quick drink. Hopefully your hips, they might feel like they're about to fall off rather than being loose actually, but I'm going to give you a quick minute, get a quick drink guys, and we'll do some active stretching. This as well for you guys will remain in our Facebook community group, and it will go on our YouTube channel for those of you who want to repeat it whenever you'd like. You might want to turn the audio off if you get bored of our jokes the second time round.
Oh, no. I've watched Jimmy Carr a few times.
So Claire's goal was to stay off the cigarettes for 2020, just like she did in 2019, and she has. That is absolutely fantastic. I think that is an amazing thing for people to do. It's never too late if you have a bad habit, especially one that's unhealthy for you, to change that. So well done. And the further in of a habit it is, the harder it is to change. Adapting that to martial arts, we see people who have bad habits where I used to tap my gloves together before I do any punches, and I'd been doing that for 5 years at the time when somebody told me I did it. I've done that for 5 years now, so to be able to stop doing that, and if you've smoked for a very long time, being able to stop doing that, the longer you've done it, your body's just used to it. So well done, that is a massive achievement, so keep going with that. 1 year and 5 months off the cigarettes, amazing. Same goals, just a different strategy. Love that, Craig. Me too. I've got the same goals except for the ones which are physically impossible, because some were tied to mums and some were to do. I just can't possibly do it with the school being closed. But there's lots of other goals that I'm going for. Found training much better without smoking. Yeah, you're healthier, you're fitter, your training's going to be so much better. So well done. Very, very proud of anyone who can do that. Okay, so next thing we're going to quickly get these legs going. So we're going to be up onto our feet, sir, and on my count, what we're going to do is you're going to swing your back leg up as high as you can, straight up like an axe kick, but not an axe kick, just a straight leg, and we come 1, and then we push with a front kick, okay? So on my count, you will go swing, front kick, and if you can practice doing that with your guard up all the way through, swing, front kick, okay? Next time I count, you'll do the same, okay? You ready? Are you ready, Mr. Rochester? I'm going to count. I'm going to let you do these. 1, swing, kick. Just important to lean back on that swing. 2, swing and kick. It's not a kick, the first one. It's just a swing, loosening our hips off. 3, swing, king. That's what they call me on the dance floor, you know? Swing king.
Is that right?
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah. 4, swing, kick it is anyway, swing kick,
Yeah.
not swing king. What am I talking about? Okay, you ready?
That club you in jail.
5, yeah. 1, 2, no, a very different club. 6, swing and kick. That's it, land to the back. 7,
Oh, right, yeah.
swing and kick. Good. Get that knee nice and high on the kick. 8, swing, kick. Good. And hands high. 9, swing and kick. And 10. Very good. Okay. Just circle our hips off. Give them a little circle before we move onto the opposite leg. Okay, you ready, Mr. Rochester? So remember, it's got to come from the back. So, Hayley had her 3rd emergency spinal surgery last year. It's left you with some significant issues, so your goal this year is to work on my fitness, hoping I never need surgery again. Fantastic, Hayley, well done. If there's anything we can help you with that as well, if you need any advice on exercises which would be good for you, but maybe you're lacking in a bit of core strength, or exercises that don't affect your back don't put you in pain, please don't hesitate to ask, and we'll give you all the advice that we can, okay? Are you ready? So in our boxing stance, right foot forward, so the left leg swings now. Are you ready? 1, swing and kick. Do you struggle with this one compared?
Yeah, I struggle just with
Leaning.
yeah, leaning back. I tend to lean forward, and any kicks height based going forwards. I can kick high with in my kicking stance, but I can't do it facing forwards.
2, swing and kick. Good. 3, 4. So Zoe's asked me, is the goal I can't do this year because of COVID continue to be a swing king? Definitely not. You'll see me as soon as the pubs and bars are back open. I'll be out there being a swing king. Don't you worry about that.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'll be there. Don't you worry. Okay, you ready? 4, swing and kick.
I think some of them might believe that. But
5. I don't go out drink. I'm the most boring person in the world. I've been to a bar or a pub in about 3 years. Okay, you ready? 6, 7, 8, swing and kick. We're nearly there, guys. 9, swing and kick, and 10, swing, kick. Good. Okay, so back to our opposite leg. This time we're sideways in a kicking position, okay? And this time there's no kick, but when I count, you're going to go up to about your knee height. 1, up to your hip height. 2, and then as high as you can, okay? So
is that for one number? I go 1, I go 1,
yep.
2.
Every time I count, you do the 3, nice and slowly. So it goes knee height, hip height, as high as you can. If hip height, by the way, is the highest you can go, you will adapt that. You'll go shin, knee, and hip. Okay? Bad back, which does stop me doing a lot, although I do get to keep going for Savannah's sake. Yeah, of course, we've got to find adaptations, haven't we? Okay, so well done for not giving up. Okay, great job. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Are you ready? 1, so we go low, medium, and high. Nice and sideways. Fully sideways, backhand tight. 2, low, medium, high.
Nice click on my head.
3, low, medium, high. Swing that leg, turn right onto your side. Might help you a little bit, guys, as well if you pivot your back foot, just as if you were doing a side kick. 4. How does that feel, sir? Because you're so used to kicking and being told not to do that with a straight leg. How does it feel?
I don't like it. It's not very nice.
Not very natural, is
No.
it? Okay, 5, 1, 2, don't rush. Don't rush. Let's swing that leg. 6, 1, 2, 3. Great job.
Ooh.
7, 1, 2, 3. Well done. 8, 1, 2, 3. Good job. 9.
Mr. Right.
You're a bit late to the party, Mr. Right. And 10. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Great job. Okay, give your hips a little circle off. And now we have 10 to do off our opposite leg. So that's our left leg for you, sir.
Yeah. I accidentally chained with my foot at the top and it did my hip.
Okay, nice and steady. Okay, you ready, guys? 1, swan. 2, 3. And if you're struggling to do it like Mr. Rochester is, where it's pretty static, you can have a little step into it. Step up, that makes it easier. Step, you got a bit of momentum, okay? Are you ready? Just like when we're kicking, it makes it easier if you step up. Okay, 2, swing, medium, high, good. And 3, shin, hip, high as you can. 4, 5, 6. It is very hard work, but it's rewarding, Mr. Wright. I'm sure that Bud Light you're having in the garden is very rewarding as well. You put me off now. 7. What else have we got? You'll catch up tomorrow, I promise. I hope so. 8. Nice work. Keep going, guys. 9. And 10. Nice work. Well done, guys. Okay, so just before we finish off, just give your hips a good circle off, because that's what we've been working on those last exercises. Just very quickly, guys, before we go, has anyone got any questions for us? Even if we go before you ask a question, don't worry, I'll come back in and I'll answer it in the comments. Okay. Circle your hips, circle your knees. And remember that from Monday, the full timetable class will run, but it will run on Zoom. It will go on Facebook and YouTube as well, but we will be focusing on Zoom, so we'll be interacting with our members on Zoom. So if you comment on Facebook or YouTube, it's very unlikely that we will see that, okay, because we're going to be on Zoom. But for those of you who are uncomfortable, you don't want to work with Zoom, that's fine. You can go onto Facebook and YouTube. Again, just a reminder, if you come onto Zoom, due to safety of our members, you need to have your name as the name on the Zoom account. So if it says Samsung GS5 or whatever, we won't accept you into the group, and you must have your camera turned on, okay? Please wear your uniform. That helps us identify that you are a member as well. That way, and you've not been hacked. It's not just some random person. That would be great, okay? Guys, oh, sorry, here we go. What's your shirt size so we can buy you a Swag King t-shirt, a Swing King? I'm normally a medium, but when I'm doing the Swing King, there's quite a bit of movement, a bit of friction. So a large silk Swing King t-shirt would be amazing. Okay,
silk.
That'd be silk.
Wow.
Yeah, silk. Yeah,
So
you don't chafe on the nips. Yeah. Okay, you ready? Hands behind our back. Oh, 1 second, we got another one. No questions, but just want to say we've loved this stretching and kicking class today. Thanks to you both. Thank you very much, Hayley.
Thank you.
Savannah said she's really feeling it in her hips and back of her legs, and she said thank you, sir. That's great. And Mark Sales, great class. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
No, thank you all, guys, for coming and jumping in there. Okay, hands behind our back. Are we ready? Set.
Set, sir.
And about us. If you're an adult, you don't need to do that set bit, okay? Give us a high five, guys. Give me a best high five as we finish out. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you on Monday on Zoom. What have I done here, sir?
You've gone off. You've gone
Here
off
we
it.
go.
So here we go.